What is up, everybody? This is the Anime Squad Podcast, episode 111. Woo! I'm your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And like always, never forget, guys, I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe for more content, and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss our content twice a week, like we usually do now. And leave a comment. Leave a comment to say we're cool or say first or I don't know, whatever you want to do. Just comment. We do read the comments. And like always, we have social media like Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and on Facebook. So you want to follow us, hit that follow button.
Timestamps are below as well.
Yes, there's timestamps for your favorite shows of this week.
And links to or anything in general.
Yes, I said that prior. But yes, timestamps. And with that being said, let's just jump into the animes. Starting off with Danseur, episode 4. And now, after the aftermath of the whole bully episode last week, Junpei did realize that he wanted to dedicate his whole time and effort into being a professional ballet dancer.
Yeah, so like ballet, I guess after that episode, he's in school. Ballet is ballet to him.
Yeah, ever since inspired him to become what he wants to do now. And he has big dreams, he has big goals, man. He's like, yo, I want to be the best there ever was, Ash Ketchum dreams.
Yeah.
And
of course he shaved his hair as well.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't tell him to shave his head. He needs his hair.
Yeah, but it's okay. Hair grows back. And it's weird that what they did in this episode, like a month passed of him basically learning the basics, because that's what he has to master the basics of ballet, posing, finger poses, how you arch your back, all that stuff.
He ain't doing it right.
No, he's not doing it right. He still hasn't perfected, which I think with any sport, that is like the thing you have to master is learning the basics, and then after that you can learn how to do cool shots or tricks, that's within your sport, I imagine. So that was kind of cool to see, just because it's dance, ballet in particular, it doesn't mean you can't skip the basics. Basics are important.
Yeah, like they were giving us examples like what not to do.
Yeah, I actually like that, like a visual example of I was playing a little game in my head. I was like, okay, that one's right, and I got it wrong many times. I was like, damn. Because it to people like me and David were like, oh, we don't know ballet, so the picture on the right looks like the right pose, but it ended up not being. It ended up being the other pose. I was like, oh, interesting. So that was cool. But Junpei he's just so eager to just become the prince that he saw on the play that he think he can do already. He think he's a hot shot. He's high headed. He's like, yo, let me practice. Let me practice the moves already.
Yeah, the flare in his eye, it kept coming up in the episode itself.
Yeah, the sparkle in his
eye. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he got the acting down, which I was surprised. But
he's still a monkey.
Yeah, he's still a bald-headed monkey. And yeah, it's basically Junpei learning the basics and how hard he works for it. That you can see it in his shoes at one scene where he's worn them out. He needs new shoes, so it goes to show that Junpei doesn't. Whenever he puts 100%, 110%, he's really in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what the mom also sees as well. So power to him. Hopefully he gets the basics done, because he has a long way to go. But that's not the only thing, man. Even though that was kind of like the most of the episode, we also finally, Junpei finally confronts, like a little late at night, while he's doing his basics training.
Yeah, he's doing what he usually does. Even his mom says it too. Like he puts a lot of effort into his whatever he's into and stuff.
If anything, he's nocturnal, and then it's coming to become a benefit for him. But he wanted to just thank Inu for inspiring him to make his choice in life. And I don't know how do you think he reacted to it? Like screw this guy, or like you don't even know what you're getting yourself into kind of mentality.
I'm not sure,
because he didn't say anything, obviously, but and throughout the episode we got like glimpses of his backstory. Like if he didn't get like a pose right, or he didn't arch his foot the way it needed to be.
I don't know, for some reason it's difficult with this show, because I'm not entirely sure like if they should have showed a little bit more emotion. I guess since he's emotionless, we don't get anything from that guy. So like should I, for me in general, I'm not saying you, like anyone in general, but for me, I like, do I really care? That the whole, the scene where he's getting hit and stuff, I'm like, damn, that sucks. But I don't see him caring in general, other than caring about ballet. You get me?
I mean, I guess that scene was just to put in like the reason he only likes ballet is because that's all he was trained to do. Basically, like everything else is just pointless or meaningless. So I kind of like the scene where like
well, I meant like how they presented it towards me. I'm not saying how the story was, but like for me, like it didn't hit as much. You get me?
Okay. But yeah, I was curious on your opinion about that. That's how I took it. I was like, oh, okay, maybe he's like, you don't even know where I'm coming from. Like, just you think you're cool, you could just jump into the world. I was born and raised in it. I was in this battle since I was 3.
He was molded by it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I wonder how that dynamic is gonna come to play, because I know, like I was gonna mention the one scene with Inu. Like he looks at Junpei and he's like, oh, he sees a dancer already, just for him doing the basics. So. But obviously he didn't say anything.
Yeah, because he's hiding it, so he can't look like, oh, he actually enjoys Junpei.
Yeah,
when he dances. So
I wonder how that comes into play. But even though there wasn't a lot, like it was just basics. There was a lot of interesting things, in my point of view of how I took this episode.
And then the girl as well, she started talking to Junpei again.
Oh yeah, because she's happy that
he's actually dancing.
He accepted,
to
become a full-fledged dancer.
So, and then the whole fact that that even though he stuck up for him, it didn't. He even felt like, oh, this didn't help me.
Oh, Inu?
Yeah.
Oh,
remember the whole bullying thing?
Like nothing changed. Like you think you think you did or whatever.
But then Junpei is like, no, it did. It changed me. It changed everyone else.
Yeah. But he, like you said, emotionless character. He doesn't see the big picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically the episode. Clean, solid. Learn the basics. Learn the basics. And yeah, we'll see after next week if we still keep it an eye, because I know this one's part of the 5. Yo, we have Aoshi episode 4, and like always, it never changes the feeling of how excited I get of watching my soccer anime. And this one's no different. After the whole twist of the
players not being in their positions.
Yeah, the club players not being in the right positions. They switch to their positions and they have 10 minutes left of the game. So, and everyone looks defeated. Everyone looks destroyed of that thought of it. Because we said it last week. It was like, oh man, just imagine how they'd be in the original positions. And I guess they read our minds because that's literally how they felt too. It was like they were just devastated, tired, destroyed. 2-0, like still on the board. So even to our main character, he's like, oh man, I think I should just give up. Like,
go home.
I tried my best. You know, there's no way.
My family though.
Yo, family raises strong, bro. I like that lesson. I like that lesson.
Oh, because you know the brother sacrificed for him. You know.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, because I mean, it was a good question they brought up. They didn't like it was just quickly brought up. It was like, how did my brother get the money? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like he did a lot for it. So I got to put in my all. Like I can't just give up now. So that kind of gave him the inspiration to keep pushing forward. And
the hawk powers came in.
Yeah, the crow powers.
The crow powers. My bad. Yeah.
The crow power kicked in. And that's when our man starts thinking, like, who's on the field, what position, what outcome would turn out to be. And he played those fools like a fiddle in that one play. Smart play if anything. It was kind of like a high risk, high reward kind of move if anything. Especially when
the other guy was cool too.
Oh yeah, I didn't write his name down, but I know he's important. I think he'll make it in as well.
Him and then the green hair kid.
Ohotama, I think that's his name. But yeah, because you know him like from the past two episodes. Like he doesn't give up. Like you know, he's the most outgoing out there of all the players. So I wouldn't be surprised if he makes it in as well. Basically, the three that made that play, I feel like they're making it.
Course.
I don't know if
the other ones were quitters.
Yeah, they gave. Although
except Lucas.
Yeah, right? Except that defender like passed the ball to them. Like it's not his fault. Like it was kind of I liked it because he was like I give up, but I see that you guys are not giving up, so I'm gonna give you this opportunity. You know.
Yeah.
It was like do this for us. Like I quit it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool because you know it's still a team at the end. Well, at that
half
match.
a team. Oh, less of a team.
Yeah, so but it was an interesting play. I could go on with the
and then with that guy too, man. Before they even did that score, that guy was literally an asshole.
Yeah,
he was a douche, man.
What was his name? Oh damn. But yeah, that guy, the one picking on him from last episode. Yeah, man. Hey, man, he hated our MC. He was like, F this kid, like, this country folk, he's going to beat me? No, I don't think so. He's not going to join my team. No way, Jose. But he did. He outplayed them. And it was the last second, you know, they scored a goal, and that's... Hey, man, if you don't get zeroed on the board, I consider that as a win.
That one goal, right?
Yeah.
You need that one score at least.
Yeah, man, the score might have been 1-4, but hey, that's a victory to them. for a bunch of just tryouts.
Like they were against like people that are already like in a team.
Yeah, they played with each other for like a year or so, and so they have more experience. I mean, it all depends on the skill and the mental strength, the mental skill in the match, because that was a big lesson in this week's. That's when Ashito went to go get the interview with the head coaches, and he was like, "What did you think about the game?" and stuff like that. Which it was an anime moment I liked. But man, it's so inspiring. It was like, hey, like when I was just thinking about the play and how it would have come. But I was thinking about my family, and it was like, okay, we didn't ask for that, but I was like, yes, we did ask for family.
Jeez,
what motivated our man to keep trying? You know, because that team was done for, man.
Well, he didn't say it in particular, but his sister as well.
Oh, Hannah.
Yeah, that inspired him too, because that's the only one that cheered for him at first.
I don't think that would have been awkward if he would.
Right?
Yeah. It was like, yo, your sister
inspired me.
I was like, what the hell? What is that supposed to mean? But yeah, I was really moved by his answer for them, and
he goes back home.
Yeah, they go back home because we gotta see if he made it in or not. the results and
talk to his friends and family pretty much at their bar.
Yeah, heck yeah. And yeah, just be like, yeah, man, I went to tryouts. I think I did good. I don't know. I gave him my all. It's like, I know you, bro. You did. And a lot of like,
My brother's really he's pretty cool, man. I like that guy.
yeah, man, he supports his brother in every way.
Yeah.
So what more of a brother you could ask for?
And of course the mother as well.
Yeah, she supports it, but she's just
She didn't want to show it until, of course, what happens at the end.
yeah, he got accepted, baby.
Yeah.
Because
She don't want to let her baby go, man.
yeah, because at first it was kind of a dead giveaway when Hannah gave him a meal prep plan to when he came over, he'll be ready for like practice with the club, and he was like, why is she giving me a meal plan? Am I fat or something? Like, am I enough stamina? And then it came in 2-2. It was like, hey, you made it in. But yeah, like you said, mom being a mom, right?
Want to let the baby go.
Can't let my baby go.
But that's life.
That is life. And I like another scene. It's very subtle. It's like she was checking about how much they make, like income wise.
Oh, before before he arrived and stuff.
Yeah, just to see like if it was a good future for him. And his brother's like, nah, it's a good future. Like he makes as much as you do. And like, not to roast on her, but it was just kind of like like it is what it is. So it's like it's weird how pro players get paid. But hey, that's neither here or there. But like, hey, if he made it, it would change his life. So I can't wait to see.
And of course his biggest goal. He even said it in the interview. He has to make that money to pay his mom back for the cleats.
The damn cleats, right? Because god damn, those cleats are in the last
their last legs.
For real, man. I'm like, damn, man. But hey, that's just how much he loves the sport, and it showed. And I guess the coaches saw it in him, and they're like, "Yo, you in, baby."
That and his family and his friends.
Family strong. The countryside supports him. But yeah, I'm glad he made it. It took us 4 episodes, but I think next week we'll finally see the official team, the official roster of that opening.
We struggle with these 3 names. There's gonna be a lot of characters we'll be meeting.
Hey man, I know the MC Ashito because that's our MC, and then the green hair guy, I'm gonna just call him O. just keep it simple for me. It's a hard name. What do you guys think of the names? I know when it comes to anime, some of the names are simple, like you have a guy named Henry, you got a guy named Alphonse, you got the obscure ones, and you're like, oh lord. But yeah, it's that's just me being picky about names. We have The Executioner, New Way of Life, episode 5. And Akari, aka Boobalicious, gets her little date with Menu. And it was cute.
Yeah.
But why did she get her date? Because she was gonna die the next day.
Pretty much.
So it was kind of like treating a pig a last good meal. And
I already had a feeling where we were going because I knew that the house and the
I think you called it either last week or 2 weeks prior.
Yeah.
With the church being the evil.
Yeah.
The main root of evil going around the whole situation in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to show that it was true because Momo is the one obviously doing the dirty work while Menu's buttering up the pig. I mean, Akari. And Momo finds the princess again.
The princess is a smart cookie too.
Yes, because she's also under like, how come the Duchess, the noblesse have 2 of these, or like why is there so many? Like something's up. And it was an interesting dynamic with those 2 because they started off like fighting each other, and then they were like, all right, we'll work together this one time.
No, but it's cool the fact that that I guess not only like the kingdom could do it, but others can summon people to this world.
Yeah, I guess it's not just the noblesse that could possess the ability to isekai Japanese kids.
That doesn't sound wrong at all.
Hey man, I blame Shielder for that. But yeah, inside joke. If you saw last week's, you know. But yeah, it was interesting. The big reveal with the old lady and her whole reason of doing this.
Oh, her big plan. She's like, I don't want to be old no more.
Like old, like, you know, the typical evil plot is like, I want to be young forever. The fountain of youth story. And I was like, okay.
That was pretty messed up what she was doing underneath, though.
Yeah, because she was using actual girls in her world, and it wasn't working. But she has a whole blood army, I guess, from the train scene, that blood night.
Yeah, so I guess the whole the stealing. I mean, what was it? The lost women from last episode when they were talking about it. Yeah. We're down there pretty much.
Yeah, getting the blood sucked.
Pretty much.
Soul.
Yeah.
And Manu is in a deep pickle because, you know, she's gonna get slaughtered, I feel like.
Yeah, because she's literally in a barricade right now. Like she did a big old shield around them, so no one could disturb.
Mm-hmm. Wow, Momo and the princess are fighting like a dragon and a snake.
And then
Bubblicious?
Yes. she's about to get sacrificed right now.
Yeah, she's about to get cut up, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I already know what's gonna happen. Like, she's gonna probably turn back time maybe a day to like prevent it to happen. Well, she never remembers, but like maybe Manu will remember.
Yeah, I'm curious how they would do it though.
Yeah, and I think that's the fun part of the show is like how they do it, because you know where it's gonna go. Like, they're not gonna die here.
No.
I mean, they could die, but like, you know, with the power of turning back time, you know, anything's possible, right?
Anything's possible.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I like the reveal. You know, David saw it coming. I was kind of skeptical about it, but it was. I mean, what else could it have been, right?
Yeah, you can never trust the rich or the church.
Yeah. So, we'll see how Manu gets out of this pickle and
or dies.
And this next week will be the last episode. Who knows? We have Love After World Domination, episode 4. And if anything, this is about Desumi being a just high school girl that we find out she's a high schooler, and the Pink Ranger.
Yep.
Haru's her name.
The reason why she joined the Gelaton?
The Gelato team.
Gelato, yeah.
The Gelato forces.
Yep. The reason why she joined.
Yeah. Which big reveal. I saw it coming, but
well, of course you could tell from when the first part where, you know, she's enjoying his conversation in the restaurant and stuff.
Yeah. She had a crush on him.
Yeah.
A big one. I mean, come on. You go work for the Power Rangers because you have a crush on somebody? I mean, that's just like fake to be happen, right? But unfortunately, to Haru's big reveal, that Fuda and Desumi are going out after the whole big battle they had with each other. And hey, I like the part when Desumi's like not holding back because she's, you know, obviously being still jealous.
Yeah, like I like the fact that she was aware of the thing. Like, oh no, she didn't, like, you know, she didn't. Oh, it's like, oh, miscommunication. She already knew.
Yeah,
but you know, the fact that she was just jealous in general.
Yeah,
just for her to hang out with the other girl instead of her. You know.
Yeah, because it looked like a sweet time.
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't I invited?
And especially how her friends were pretty much saying They look like a great couple.
Oh my god.
They look like they should stay forever.
I'll ship that. But yeah. And it's interesting that not all the Gelato forces are in high school. It's just Fudo and Haru.
Yeah, because they got finals.
Yes, they got finals.
Or was it finals?
Yeah, it was finals.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They got tested. Man.
Yeah.
But
so the thing that was funny was the whole are we gonna get snitched on?
yeah,
Are we gonna tell
it's
about
over.
us? It's over.
I'm out of the Gelato force. I'm no longer be the Red Strawberry Ranger.
So they're all struggling over here.
But no, she kept it a secret. She kept it a secret the whole time. So until she confronted with Decimi, on the park, and she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fight you, girl. Square up, put your hands up."
Yeah, because of what it's cool too. It's the reason why too. Like the reason why they're fighting is because Decimi thinks she's weak from the love, like, you know, dating and stuff.
Yeah, being in love.
Yeah, so that's why she says like she's weak, but that's why she did the fight as well.
Yeah,
to
show Haru that she's still strong, and she wanted to be certain that she was the savior from her almost getting, I want to say beat up, but I know the other version of this could go south, but let's just say beat up. She was gonna get beat up in a dark alley by two guys. And but yeah, Decimi saved her, and it's weird because Decimi is supposed to be the bad guys, but she ends up saving the little girl. Not a bad thing to do, right? But it was cute, it was adorable, and they both cried out. And I thought it was adorable for Haru character development. So sweet, cute, and
how much what's his name? Fuju?
Fido?
Yeah. Like how much he cares about her.
Haru?
Huh?
Or both of them?
Well, Decimi.
How
much he cares about Decimi.
No, most definitely, since even Haru herself, the Pink Ranger, she was able to see that in his face when she caught them. And she was never to get that expression from him when they were alone together. So she knew she lost.
It was game over for her.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which is sad, I was kind of, Haru's she's a cute girl, man. She deserves love.
I know, for like kind of a first episode with her, she was enjoyable.
Yeah,
I really liked her.
So I can't wait to see the other Rangers, because we still haven't seen the blue or the green guy. The guys, basically. With a bro time, bro.
We'll see what happens too.
I know
if they find out too, or
I know they want gangs, bro. I'm pretty sure Fudo will
with his monkey book,
exactly, and get that protein powder.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jeez.
But yeah, good episode, and best joke when he was like, "Oh my god, you beat up Haru, you killed her."
Oh, you silenced her.
You silenced her. Oh my god, you monster.
She was just tired.
Yeah, after getting beat up. But yeah, another good episode for Love After World Domination. We have Science Fell in Love, and I tried to prove it, episode 5, which is also the other one we extended. And what is love, David? What is it?
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt. Oh, I can't continue. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll get copyright. But yeah.
No more.
But yeah, that was basically what Hakarenai was struggling throughout the whole episode. It's like
all four of them were struggling.
It was in the beginning. It was Hakarenai because off of that cliffhanger last week, with like she got someone confessed to her.
Oh yeah.
That they liked her, and she felt indifferent. She didn't feel the same way, but at the same time, she started questioning like, what is love.
Yeah, she was wondering a lot. Like it was so difficult to her to a point where he asked the guy, our MC, for help.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He was kind of helpful, but not as helpful.
Yeah.
Because at the end, I feel like it's mostly, I guess, towards you, what you feel.
Yeah.
That's how it felt.
That's what she was trying to say, but it was like being a scientific way.
Yeah.
And but she messed up too because she kept saying her friend. And he was like, "Yeah, you really know your friend a lot." If anything, we should just ask her. It's like, no, I know her. I know her very well. But yeah, like it was basically that half, and then the other half was just I guess they submitted questions and they got results.
Mm-hmm.
This was like the result polls, and how, like every if someone asks you about love, what is love, and how they'll picture scenarios too. Every person is different, From one is just when you see somebody and this is how you feel, or like when you're around somebody, this is how you feel, or like when you lost somebody, this is how you feel.
And I guess this was also like giving thoughts to their own
lives,
crew,
in their own lives, and how some of these are very similar to their own experience. So it was an eye opening for everyone, basically, including the joke guy.
Yeah, he didn't want to admit it, but every clip they saw, he was panicking so hard. I was like, oh, do I really like her?
Yeah, am I really falling in love with Ibarra?
Yeah. So he struggled so much to a point where he's almost dying, bleeding from his eyes.
Yeah. Like, hey man, like it could be love, like it doesn't have to be that love, Jesus.
But things are leading that way though.
For
the man. And then our two MCs, of course, they were also questioning their romance as well. And by the time at the end, she finally says it.
He's like, hey, I think I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
And then he drops his protein bar.
Yeah. Science left the door for a minute.
Yeah, but he's gonna try to prove it next episode if we watch it. And yeah, that was the episode. And what'd you think, man? After this is the fifth one.
No, it's more that what you think, because I enjoyed the episode.
You enjoyed the episode?
Yeah.
Dang, you gonna make me the evil guy, huh?
Hey man, I really enjoyed it. We got a little bit more with these characters on this episode. And you didn't get your bear this week.
We did,
but not as much.
We did. And I don't know, man. I just like for our main characters, I still don't care. Like even with this confessional thing, I was like, come on, man. It's freaking obvious. It's first season. Like, are we still doing this?
Hey man, that's with a lot of romance.
I know. But maybe I just don't care about the guy and what he feels. Maybe I'm just being too mean to this show. But even with like the side characters, you know what my problem is? I don't have a character I really like. Like I'm just going with the wind in this show. And like when the bear shows up, I'm just like, oh, get me out of here. And I don't know, man. We have so much love shows. And I feel like if we cut this, I won't miss anything.
Or do you guys want to hear us talk about it?
Since me and David are indifferent, what do you guys think we should do with the show? Should we cut it? Should we keep it? Let us know in the comments if you want us to keep continue watching Science Fell in Love. So I try to prove it, second season.
You guys gotta tell us, because if we don't, Omar might get his luck, his side.
Yeah,
where we stop it.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. Like out of all the rom-coms we are watching, this one's the short end one, in my opinion. So, plus the jokes I don't like, science jokes. But hey, that's just me. That's just me as a viewer watching it, and I've watched first season entirely, so I have given it a fair enough of episodes. So. Yeah, we'll leave it to you guys and your fate, but I already know my answer, and if only we had a third member, right? But yeah, with that being said, we'll see if we watch it next week or not, but if not, We'll see you later. Science fell in love. We have Aharen-san wa Karen, aka Aharen is Indecipherable, episode 5. And I know me and Dave were talking about it. It was like, man, this anime shows his age of when it was made or when it was popular, because last week was like, fidget spinners, and now this week is Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is the new craze,
Mm-hmm.
Back in what, 2018, I think, 2017. But yeah, it it was a fun parody, and just like, oh man, Ari-san is, she's new. I'm gonna go easy on her. I only played it a couple of times. Raito says, and he has like a level 100, look like Dragonite looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, I'll be a nice guy. I'll just one shot her. But little did he know that it's funny because it's legit Pokemon strats. It's like, you give a Pokemon a focus sash, so if it does get one shot, it will live with 1 HP, and then you can do like a killer move that could kill your opponent as well. And they did their homework. They did their homework in that parody. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Since my Pokemon is weak, I could use a move that could, basically have the same HP when I get one shot, and then I could use quick attack to just kill you off right away. And I was like, oh, that's smart. And Ryder was just left in shock. He's like, damn, I should have not gone easy on her. And then she's like, I want to play again. I want to play another one. It's like, oh, my heart can't take it.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works on Pokemon Go, but I guess yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it was supposed to be Pokemon Go and then Pokemon in general. But yeah, when I mean, but yeah, then I like that part. And then the other one was we get the return of the little girl from the playground. She comes back to win her childhood friend's birthday present, which is what Raito's Pokemon was. What a quinky dinks at the Crane game. We got to run back at the Crane game, and
Yeah, because Raito needed to go to the bathroom,
which took forever.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, she was sweet in this one. She obviously she won a bunch of them. She was like 10 of those dragon Pokemon. And the girl couldn't just win one. She's trying her best. She's spending all her money, and she's like, damn, I only got one more dollar to win this dragon Pokemon. And slick how she did it. She was like, oh, a free game coupon slips out of her, and it's like, no, it fell. You giving me pity? Like, I don't need that. Like, here, you could have it. And it's like, oh, my bad. And then she plays it one more time, and you could tell that she set up the whole dragon Pokemon so she could just push it in there.
Yep.
It was super cute, and yeah. Other than that, we had the whole man. This is based on school life, so we gotta take tests, man. We gotta like study and stuff, and some of us are not that gifted, like in Love is War.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so they needed to study, and Raito and her just go Raito and her just go.
They bust out the kind of like Comey. They write on the thing because they were at the library.
Yeah, so you can't speak.
Yeah.
And they take it overboard to the point they use the whole notebook. So they try cafe, and they get too distracted with the cats because they go to cat cafe. They try everywhere until like where they were at school was the perfect place to study. And I was like, damn, that's adorable.
Just a full circle round.
Sometimes the place you need to study it's been right there all along. And it had a sweet moment actually in this one. It was like, throughout like their trials and errors, Raito and her, they still stick together, and like she feels like she's a burden on him, and Raito feels the same way around. And we got the sweet hug at the end. It was like, oh, that's adorable. They hugged it out, and she squeezes him out because she's like, all right, you can let go now.
It was choking him.
Yeah, and yeah, it was a sweet, fun episode again, and yeah, so I think this is also on the 5s. I think
no, we were continuing.
we were continuing. Oh, I thought it was also on the 5s, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens next week, and we have Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, episode 4, and school's almost over, and you know what that means? Summer break. And the friends are just hanging out. They're like, yo, where we gonna go though? Where we gonna?
Yeah, because it's a hot day, of course. The sunny day.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it was fresh with the wind from our MC.
Yeah, using me.
Yeah, he was in the shade, but once he stepped into the sun, it was hot for him.
Too hot.
Yep. Where Shikimori decided, the friends decided to wanted to go to the beach, right?
Yeah, they wanted to go to the beach, but from past experience with him, the beach is terrible. It's a terrible place. So he tried to compromise and be like, yeah, let's go to a river instead. I don't think nothing could bad happen there, right? Which we don't know. We don't know yet. And just what friends do when you hang out. Just like, oh, where should we go? Where should we go hang out? You have so much time, The innocence of being young in high school, right? Yeah.
So then they ended up going to the mall because they needed their outfits, their swimsuits.
Well, they were going to study, I think, or something like that. Because they had a test.
Oh, as well.
Yeah, that the finals to finish up. And, you got to remember this is a rom-com or whatever. Oh, well, we're based on school. We got to study. And, but yeah, like David said, we're going to try on swimsuits to wear on the river. And since Izumi's like, I don't know about that, Chief. I ain't good with that. I'm not even going to swim.
Yeah, because our MC doesn't know how to swim since, he's cursed.
He's cursed. So he's like, nah, I'm okay. And since Shikimori's a tease, man. She's like, oh, you sure you don't want to go? You don't want to see me? Like, I could be in one. He's like, no, I can't. And he's like, all right, whatever. But, that turns 180 when he sees a beautiful Sports Illustrated model on the poster, and he's like, damn, that girl got abs.
He was checking them abs.
Yeah, he definitely was. And Shikimori got super jealous of that girl on the poster, and she's like, I'll show him. I'm wearing a bathing suit when I get there. And then she picks out the same bathing suit that was in the
model's poster.
Yeah,
of course.
And her friends are like, oh, what the hell are you doing? Picking that. Like, you're a scared girl. And it went a whole different route with that whole scene, because we got a backstory with Neko and how Neko and Shikimori became friends. She had a girl crush on her.
Yep.
Big one. She wanted to just be her friend because she's the pinnacle of being a girl. And she wanted to be that type of girl.
Super cute.
Moe, and she's like, oh, I'm not that.
Like, she's not a girly girl like her. She wants to be, but she can't be,
Yeah.
She wanted to strive towards that.
Yeah, so she's like, I'm going to be your best friend, if anything.
But until they started playing.
I'm playing some b-ball.
Uh-huh.
And we seen Shikimori play sports, so she probably did that hair move, and I was like,
but no, Shikimori did not win.
No, she didn't get sweet, but she lost.
Yeah.
And but at that moment, that's when Neko knew, was like, oh, she's really cool. I want to be her friend. So that was a cool little backstory to see between those two, and how they became friends, if anything. Oh, and then the other girl was just she was already Neko's friend. So
Who is she?
I know the name. It's just
No. I meant that's what she said to as well.
Oh yeah. I was like, who Shikimori?
Yeah.
I don't even know her.
That was some funny scenes with her.
Yeah, and yeah, they have the swimsuits. They go on with the day, and they have Izumi and Shikimori have a beautiful moment at night where they talk about spending time, a couple stuff. It's like
Because she wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, she missed his voice. What they want to do in summer other than going to the river.
Mm-hmm. And then the whole, he also, he wanted to hear from her too. Like, oh, I want to go where you want to go, know? Because at first it was what he said, but he also what he said, but she wanted, God, I'm confusing myself.
It's basically where he wanted to go, and like,
he wanted her specific place where she wanted to go.
Yeah, he wanted a specific place basically what you said. Yeah.
He said, she said, kind of way.
You're making this so complicated.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, and she just gave a best answer. She was like, I only want to go where we're gonna be together.
Yeah, anywhere, theme park, anything.
Yeah. It was just
park.
Super sweet, that's what you want to hear. But he's like, oh man, like that sounds awesome. They did that. Oh, and then he's also pretty knowledgeable about
the constellations,
the constellation stars, and where the North Star is at, what the
because we got a little flashback of him
trying to watch the stars, but
with his father.
Lo and behold, luck is for some reason every time he went out to see the stars, there's big rain clouds, man.
Yeah. It's a rainy day, man.
Ruined his whole time watching the stars. And then Shikimori made a promise that one day they'll watch the stars together. And they got so excited that they woke up the household. They were like, hey, it's nighttime, go to bed.
Pretty late right now.
Yeah, it was, because I think it was like 1 o'clock or something. Well, they like talked for like an hour or so. So that was cute. Very, very cute moment. And that would have been the whole episode, but we got a little extra credit, just a little scene, and I was very indifferent with it.
with daughter and mother, right?
Yeah, Izumi's mom and Shikimori going on cooking lessons, and Izumi's mom also being a klutz. She almost killed her. But Shikimori being a badass because she's not just Cutie. She's not just Cutie. But
I feel like the mom is a klutz, but a klutz to everyone else. Like, she doesn't injure herself. She injures everyone else.
She injures others.
That's how it feels.
That's why his son is like that.
Yeah.
One episode he had a twig in his head. I was like, oh my god, he's in me. But yeah, but she was super cute in that scene. She was teasing Shikimori if anything. I was like, damn. Damn. But yeah, that was that episode. Very cute, very humble, I like to say. And can't wait to see what they do on the river. Hopefully we get that, We have Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic Episode 4.
And it was ultra.
They title dropped it. They subtitle dropped this episode
from our boy.
Yeah, Shinigami, and him just hating on love, man. He's like, man, I'm gonna give him the death laser beam soon, so they could break up. They're too cute, moe. And then Kaguya's like, it was interesting.
It was those two. This episode was like towards them too.
Yeah, because we seen her help Shinigami a couple times in prior seasons, if I remember correctly. So it was nothing new, right? It was like, oh, okay, but she heard him out with this whole.
Yeah, it kind of gave me the same vibes from when both of them. What do you call them? Both the guys.
Shinigami and Shikimori.
Yeah, it had that same vibe from that
last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it did. Like getting under his wing, like trying to go him through. Because it wasn't.
It was so upsetting with him.
It's weird that Ishigami is the serious topics.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but okay, so basically, Shigami really likes this girl named Sunbeam
from
last season.
Last season
in the cheer squad, because she was the one that was always talking to him, and
he always, he pulled out a silent voice.
Yeah,
where he didn't want to. He like everyone's face was covered.
And if you haven't seen that movie, I've really watched it. It's really good. But yeah, if you've seen that scene, you know what we're talking about. When you blur out the faces, a great scene, and it was a beautiful moment. It was a very like from this show being a comedy, like, they did a really good job doing that. So I wonder if we're getting that same formula like in this season. It kind of looks like it because it didn't go with the cookie cutter like I did my best and I came out on top, baby. Like no, it went with the other route.
Yeah, because he gave his all. He struggled.
Yeah, because okay, now we're getting to it. Because in order he wants to get Sunbei's attention, and he makes creepy suggestions first off the bat. With like
they seem like innocent, but
yeah,
they're weird. They're really weird.
With like flowers, riddles, and like
like every flower was supposed to mean "I love you," right? If I remember,
they had like meaning to it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the week, there was a flower that accumulates saying "I loved you."
Yeah, but it was weird because who would be giving a flower to this one girl, not knowing who sent it to him?
Yeah, that's some I'm gonna kill you kind of vibes. And the same thing with the photo album thing. I was like,
that one for me was straight weird. I'm like, why would you give a photo album of yourself on it?
I don't know. But hey, that's what Ishigami's thought process of trying to be romantic. So that's why Kaguya is helping him. So like, okay,
because through her relationship, wink, wink.
Yeah, and it's just like, don't be like those people that fail. And it's like, it kind of sounds like you. It's like, that's not me. Who would I be talking about like that? But yeah, that's why he's trying to academically be top 50 student, which obviously in Japan that's a big deal.
What was the one thing? Lie and what?
What?
The whole that whole scene was about, that whole little arc was about lying and then part something like that. Lie.
Oh, the announcer guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he kept bringing it up for every single character.
Yeah, when like they were lying about what they were really saying
for their
because
test.
Yeah, because everyone was lying. Everyone was lying basically. Like, how they were doing, in like whatever situation.
That's what I liked about that part too. Like that was, he said it, but there was a meaning to what he said it towards every single character.
Yeah, like what it could be like a one-off, whatever. But like like I said, Shinigami's the one like that gets the serious moments. So like this time, like, oh, he's not lying. He's actually telling the truth. Like, oh, he really tried his ass off to study and try to be top 50 in these midterms or whatever.
But he didn't get it.
No, he didn't get it. Which is, typical anime moment would have been like, oh, he got it. He's top 50. The girl knows they get married and have a happy family. But here's like, no, that's not real.
Yeah, but he still had a lie though.
No,
he was bitter.
Yes, because face value, he was trying to hide. He was trying to hide it. He was trying to hide like, oh, it didn't bother him. Like, this is the best I could do it. I gave it my all, so I shouldn't expect anything more. And that bums you. It's like when you try you tried so hard, but you got so far, but in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because he tried so much.
And it showed.
Even with that scene too, where he wanted to start reading his manga, but at the end he remembered what she told her.
Yeah, what Kaguya told him.
Yeah, so then he stopped and got on the books.
Yeah, kept on studying. And hey, man, sometimes life is like that. Like you do try hard. Like jokes aside, you do try really hard, but as much as effort you do, like sometimes you don't get the outcome you wanted. But that doesn't mean you stop.
But the winners of this part was
Shirogane and Lino.
Yeah. Because they didn't lie.
They kept their top spots.
Yeah, they didn't lie.
Yeah, and Shingai was funny. He was like, yeah. And then with the Kaguya, she wanted to be number one, obviously, but she was like, she lashed out on him. She was like if I was training you, you idiot. That's why I'm number 2. And but yeah, that was almost the whole episode, but we got a little extra with
slumber party
with Kaguya and Chika, because Chika invited Kaguya, I think, to her house to have a sleepover with like all the girls. But
that was in vacation.
Yeah, because Kaguya wanted to do it today.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, oh, okay, well, that's not gonna happen. I was like, oh, we'll do it at your house. And it's like, all right, cool. And I didn't know that Chika did not know about the
relationship with
Io. I think that's her name. But yeah, with the maid lady, and like she, whenever Chika comes over, she disguises herself as being a dude.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That's. And I love how the backstory with him is like he's a perfect being. He's awesome. He does everything perfect. And
because she was saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Chico was all impressed.
Chico was just eating it up, falling in love with this fake person. But it broke her when she was like, oh yeah, I like men as well, like, you know, being gay. And I was like, what? Like, that's so interesting.
Chico loved it.
Chica was eating it up to a point where, you know, it's a sleepover, so you stay up all night.
Yeah, they're having their conversations. It's 11. They're drinking juice.
And Kaguya ain't built like that, man. Yeah. She's just like, yo, after 11, I'm done. I hit the hay. That's it.
She all droopy and sleepy. She looked like a drunk.
Yeah.
Even the announcer tells us, like, nope, she's not drinking.
She's sleep deprived. Very.
She's super sleepy.
She's still trying to be in the conversation with Chika, but she's like, God damn, she won't.
But then Chika chats with the well, not the group, but with Shinigami. How do you say?
Shinigami.
Yeah,
because she brings up the questions like, man, the council room's been spending like love struck. It's been a lot of ultra romantic stuff's happening, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. And then, Kaguya being sleepyhead, she's like, oh, I'm pretty sure she ain't got, like, I know it's Asumi. Like, I kind of figured that one out, but I was like, no, but what about Shirogane though? Like, I don't know what girl he's attracted to.
Yeah.
And then, like, you see Shirogane and the sisters, like, oh my God, it's Chika, and our house is a mess.
I know. She goes on quick mode. I was like, oh damn. She picks up the shirt, tosses it right up on her head. I was like, damn.
With her feet.
That takes skill, man.
Hey, man.
I didn't expect that, man. I was like, oh damn.
Gotta keep a good impression.
I guess so.
And it was funny, just like. Shirogane trying to defend themselves, like, oh, like, yeah, I don't like a girl, I swear. It was like, bull, I'm his sister, and he's been texting this girl online all freaking day. Smile, smickers.
And then Chika finds out who the name is, and they said it earlier, and of course it's the butler,
the fake butler.
Yeah. And she needed to go to the bathroom. She was bleeding from her nose.
She was bleeding a fountain of the fantasy couple she just came up with. Well, the reality of it in her eyes.
But yeah, so
and then Kaguya was about to spill the beans again.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'll tell you who I like if you tell me who you like. And then she was about to say she knocked out. And then that's when the maid girl was like, yo, hey, she fell asleep, but I'll talk to you later. And then this is like, what? You talking to her? Damn, bro, you hitting that? Swear out your league. Job on you.
And then we go back to Chika, and I was like, oh no, is she dying in the bathroom?
Yeah,
what is happening to her?
She's still bleeding.
Yeah. She's bleeding chunks of blood, man. To a point where she like faints in the bathroom. I was like, oh no, Chika.
Her fantasies went wild, bro. And yeah, that was Love is War, this episode. I love when the show gets serious, especially with Ishimigami. Those moments I really like. They stick out to me. Like jokes is like I love the jokes. The jokes are some like they hit. Like they always hit. And there'll be some moments I just laugh out. But these are the moments I do remember because you don't expect it from the show. You don't expect the show to do that.
Well, I do.
Well, I do now, but like from season 2 and then now you're like, oh man, damn, I didn't expect to go the serious route, and I didn't expect the result either. So I was like, damn, good on you. And that's why you're on your 3rd season, if anything. But yeah, we can't wait for next week. We have Spy X Family episode 4, everyone's favorite show of the season. Obviously, we know why.
Yeah, this episode in particular it was funny and sad at the same time, man. Yeah. Elegant, right?
Hey, being elegant.
Elegant.
As you know, today's the day when the interviews are in, so that their kids could get into this prestige college, this elegant college.
Yes, and they right off the bat they entered the gates and
they're getting tested.
Yep,
they are judging them. They're judging the hell out of them, and just the way how they walk in.
Oh, and also before they do that too, he was questioning himself too in the beginning. Of course, the whole
Twilight.
Yeah, the whole him being a spy. He's a failure at a spy. He brought it up again. Like that's the one thing he likes to bring up a lot, and you can see why. He's not supposed to feel love for the people he's around, because spies don't do that.
Yeah, because he's never felt as a spy, but like this is the mission he's most awarded because he's relying on others to proceed with the mission, because there's no way he could do it, because he needs to be a family and have a child to infiltrate this mission. So he's like, damn, I was not nervous when I had 1 second left to stop a bomb. I wasn't nervous when I infiltrate, the terrorist group. I was gonna say but yeah, this one moment, he's like, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to do. And but yeah, the judges, they're just knocking people out left and right. They're like, nope, they failed. They're walking funny. They failed.
That clothing's not right. They failed. That's not elegant.
That's not elegant.
Not elegant.
Failed. So, but that's when we meet with our main housemaster. Housemaster Henry, with the
most elegant guy.
Most elegant of the elegant.
With his elegant mustache.
Oh, most definitely. And he's just... At first, he's judging it because Anya's test scores, and they barely made it. They barely passed. And it's like, I don't expect nothing from these country folk.
These foragers, right?
Yeah, this foragers, the fake family name.
Yeah.
And but hey, he was impressed when they walked by the head.
the multiple things that were happening.
Yeah. Obviously with the statue, they greeted it. They're like, dang, that's elegant. They know.
They have to salute to that guy. And that bald head.
Oh yeah, I love how we get the perspective of each one of our family members
while they're saluting to.
Yeah, it's like we have Twilight, who's the serious one. Yor, who's like, oh, whatever, this is just a guy. And then Anya, bald head. And we get that a lot. We get that a lot in this episode. We get each perspective of each one of them, like including the next test, which was the boy in the gutter. I don't how he got there. Who knows? But it was a test because they staged it. But it was a test if you were to save the kid, and
I think they weren't supposed to save him, so they don't have to get dirty.
Basically, if you got dirty on your interview, it was a bad impression, and that's not elegant enough. But
and they failed. They
quote unquote failed. They were already off the horses. But hey, what's in that suitcase, David?
Another suit.
Another suits. Not just suits, dresses, and for Yor and Anya. So they saved the boy, and they got another pair of clothes,
fresh drip.
And then I thought the school was just being wild. On the next, I was like, what are y'all doing?
the whole animals escaping.
That was so weird.
But they're like, wait, is this real?
Like, you guys are going too far with this test. It's like, it's not the test. And someone actually let out the farm animals. Like, oh, damn. Go help them. That's not elegant. We don't help. and
with their sly moves.
Yeah, their spy moves and assassin moves, especially your where she pinpoint killed almost demobilized this head cow, the one that leading the herd. I liked how the head cow had a mask too, like you know what I'm talking about, like he's a black and white cow, right? But like his eyes were like all black, like a luchador mask. Mm-hmm. And she pinpoint accurate kills him. Oh well, just mobilize him.
Pretty much, it's the pressure points in the body.
Yeah, and
to make some notifies the person.
And then Anya's like, "Yo, it's gonna be all right. Just go back.
It's okay. She didn't hurt you.
She didn't mean to kill you. Or try to kill you.
No. Or thought she was gonna kill him.
No, yeah, that cow was gonna die.
No, it's just to like put not put them to sleep, but like just like like their bodies can't move no more.
No, but like if you're a cow,
oh jeez, you're
dumb. Like, oh damn, I'm gonna die. Like if I can't move, they're gonna eat me up.
They probably did the next week.
Probably, but at that moment he did, and
yeah, she was fine. The cow was fine,
and they ruined their dresses, their second pair, man. Damn.
And that wasn't elegant.
No, they're disqualified again.
Mm-hmm.
But lo and behold, what's in that suitcase, David?
Fashion statement
that you carried 3 pairs of clothing for each one of your family members. That's what it was.
That's a what do you call it? A wardrobe? A wardrobe? There you go. Wardrobe, yeah. Because that suitcase carries everything, man.
And even Henry was thought, okay, that's just being weird. That's not elegant. That's just being weird. What's going on here?
Yeah, he was panicking. He was like, what? No.
And then you get this. We finally get to the damn interview.
That we're getting sent to different locations, and I have a feeling they're probably sending people out to leave.
Yeah. Because it was part of the test.
Yeah.
One was like, okay, you go where the hell you came from, and they're like, all right, this one you proceed.
Yeah, go to hall 1 and then hall 2, and then yeah.
And I like how we got to see how they do interviews, like before Anya. And it's like, poor kid, man.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
It's not his fault, man. But this is a prestigious school.
Yes.
Number 1.
And he's crying off the bat. Get him out of here. Not elegant. And then we get to our group. Oh,
I love Anya.
Hey, man. God bless her.
Because she's a child.
Yeah.
So all her answers, she tried so much, and I was amazed. I was like, "Damn, you managed to keep it clean, girl."
Yeah, because they're asking her like very very hard questions for a 5-year-old.
I wouldn't even know my address. How am I supposed to remember my address?
Oh God. But yeah, if you were 5, I imagine, right?
Of course.
I'm trying to save you, buddy. but yeah, they were asking her hard questions. They were asking everyone hard questions, like why'd you get remarried right off the bat? What do you do?
No, especially with Swan, he was being a douche.
Yeah, the other headmaster Swan.
Yeah, well, they gave us his information. He was pretty much an asshole.
Yeah, that was his role.
Yeah,
to be a butt.
Yeah.
And then we had the other headmaster, Malcolm, who was basically a nice guy. He had good cop, bad cop, and elegant cop.
But that guy was taking it way too far, man.
Yeah, Swan.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like the couple. He didn't like the fact that Twilight remarried. And like how they're in love.
And then how she likes the daughter likes the second mom.
Yeah, because I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But like,
and then the whole cooking thing as well. Because Twilight cooked for the
because it's not in the, because he lives in the back of the 1950s where like women are good for cleaning and cooking. That's all they're good for. Like if she can't cook, she ain't good. She can't be in this elegant school. No sir.
And Twilight tried to back it up, but he was trying to restrain himself by like getting mad and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was keeping his calm because he knows that this is a test. Like he wouldn't mean this, but like it still hurts.
Yeah,
he's like, hey, that's not good.
Oh, especially when Anya. Oh no.
Yeah, well, obviously cat's out the bag.
Yeah,
every person's gonna be like, yo, F Swan after this.
Yeah,
because he asks her hard questions like, who do you like? No, you shouldn't never ask a kid like, which mom do you prefer, your dead mom or the mom you have now? And no one wins.
Because the thing is that she was trying to she didn't want to talk about the original
because if we forgot, Anya is an orphan and she probably did lose her real parents, so it probably like scarred her.
Yeah, so we don't. Maybe eventually we'll find out what her parents actually like. Maybe they died, or maybe they just abandoned her.
Maybe, and that's something like that scars her. For a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, whatever.
And then Yor was gonna go on kill Mo.
Yeah, she was ready. She had her hand clocked.
Yeah. But Twilight smacked the fly, or punched the fly.
Yeah, punched the fly that broke the table, and was like, "Oh man, sorry."
Because I thought he was gonna punch.
He wanted to.
Yeah, he was gonna punch.
But he like you said, he restrained himself to punch the mosquito instead.
Yeah.
If anything, he saw One Punch Man episode 2, and
that mosquito's dead though.
Yeah, both of them are.
Yeah,
and I mean, much respect for Twilight to have that much composure.
And the family leaves.
Yeah, because if this is what the school's like, and you can't cry for your dead mother, then we don't want to be here.
That was like, damn.
Yeah, man, that takes balls.
Yeah.
That's you try your best to fit in to like this prestige school, and you do everything you can, and they act like this is like, why even do it?
And then Henry was motivated by that.
Yeah, because obviously they know what Swan's role is, but he kind of took it too far, and he was doubling down what he.
That wasn't elegant.
No, it wasn't. So he gave him an elegant punch, if he can say so himself. So, but yeah, the family goes back, and they're like, "Damn, it's over. We failed, and what's gonna happen? Are we gonna stop being a fake family? And who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? It's all up to the other two headmasters that they're relying on fate to see what happens, if they get in or not.
But either way, they gave fate too. They believed in it,
Yeah,
Yor and
Anya are basically saying maybe we could get a good word with Malcolm and Henry, because those are the two that we didn't almost punch in the face.
And Twilight,
Twilight's like, for a spy to do that, that's suicide.
Yeah.
So
he's going by fate now.
Yeah, he has no option.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they get in the school or not.
Great episode.
No, yeah, great episode. I
loved it.
Yeah, I think the throughout was just great, phenomenal. And you can't make Anya cry, man. That's terrible.
You'll make a grown man cry.
Heck yeah. He should have punched in the face, though. Honestly, I could go back to that. Like, ow.
You will pop in there.
Yeah, bro. That's. Come on, man. Like, imagine like telling a 5-year-old, like, hey, do you prefer your dead mom or the mom you have now? Like, no one wins in that situation. That's messed up.
Not elegant.
What do you guys think? Was that? Well, you would have punched Swan on that. That is Dragon Quest Dai, episode 75. Man, what a long journey we have here. And
at first, I thought I was kind of like
confused.
No, not confused, but I was like, damn. Hadler. No, Hyunka was being kind of mean. Like he was being pretty mean.
Yeah, he was pretty mean to Alvon.
Yeah,
you know, he's like there's no way Alvon is stronger than us now because we've been through a lot and there's no way that Alvon could keep up. And why are we making him leader right off the bat? Like I know he's our master, like he trained us, but I don't think I could follow that guy.
Yeah. At the same time, like when that was happening, I was like, it was mean, but he was right at a sense too.
And you can see why like Hyunka like he is the oldest of the group. Mm-hmm. And why he has a different mentality from everyone. And I like when Alvon and them like they just look at each other. They don't even say like they say their goodbyes or whatever, but they just look and they know what's going on because you know it's just with age, I guess, and just the time they spend with each other. And they know each other so well. It's like, all right, I know what you're trying to do, so we're leaving him.
Yep, for a mentor and their and him and Hyunka, you know.
Yeah, man.
They had beef before, but they know each other, you know, for a while. So that's why Alvon was fine on leaving.
Yeah, it's like there was no disrespect to anyone.
No,
it was mostly respect, and the group would have not liked it if Hyunka said, "Hey, can I just stay here? Because I know we're gonna get flanked from the back."
Like, but you already know, because you know. Pop loves to, you know, like jump in as well. No, but that's the reason why.
Yeah,
Alvon, you know, that whole situation happened because Pop was, you know, he was just being like, oh, he's being an asshole, you know. He doesn't believe in Alvon, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, and you know, Pop. We know that Pop's the most emotional one. So
I know, to a point where even the princess. Like,
slaps him.
Yeah, he slaps him for not
understanding the situation.
Yeah.
Do or die.
Yeah, because he's getting mad at him. Like, why are you getting mad at the teammates at this point?
Like, when you did the same thing.
Yeah. I like that flashback, too. That was a good placement for the flash.
Yeah, man. Because, you know, it's a long journey we're in. And so you kind of forget, like, what, you know, some characters did. But that one's like, oh, okay, that was a good one. Like, in case you forgot.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, and then the rest of it. Well, the reason why Hyunka left was stayed behind because they were gonna get flanked by the rest of the underworld demons that were in the castle that were gonna flank him from the back behind. That's why Hyunka stayed behind.
You know, like a huge ass army. Like, if anything, you know what's happening in the bottom where they're having a fight.
Mm.
Hyunka's having that up there.
Yeah, by himself.
By himself, yeah. So it makes sense why he stayed up, since he's one of the strongest ones.
Yeah. And so he decided to be the anchor of the team. And when they're like a chain, right? If you have a weak chain, you're going to fall. But even the weakest chain has to be the strongest chain.
Mm-hmm.
Weird now, I said, but you know, made sense in my head. But yeah, then the rest of the episode is basically what
has he been doing?
Yeah, because we got a bit of it last week, but now this is more like in depth of like why Alvon, like he had a moment. I liked it too. Like he had a moment to go join into Pop and Dai's adventure right off the beginning, but he didn't want to because he knew that one day he was not going to be powerful enough to keep up with them. And so he was like, you know what? Instead of like being a hindrance for dead weight in their group, I will try to perfect the purification spell, which is
because right now he's weakened from the fight he had with Hadler.
Yeah, when he used Megagante,
and that took a toll to his body, so he can't physically, you know, be strong.
Mm-hmm.
But he learns to, of course, what Omar said,
master the purification.
Yes,
which is basically a big enhancement to spells, like the Zoom spell we were announced. He mastered Zip, which is
you have a bunch of people with you and you could take them, right?
No, if say you got separated from a group, and
regroup, right?
Yeah, you can regroup with your group,
no
matter where you are, in a labyrinth or like, you know, whatever they're at.
That's actually good.
Yeah, that's why he. Remember when Kyunkyo was like, "Oh, I didn't hear him. Like I would have heard him a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Like how did you do that?" Which also shows like why he made his choice.
Yeah, Hyunkyo is really intelligent dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's been to the light and the dark. Not a lot of people could do that, and he even fell in the dark for a while. So.
But of course, Advan was the reason why we haven't seen him at all. Is because he's been through this. He was in this cave for like 125 levels.
Sure. Grinded.
Yeah, he was grinding. He was running out of items too, and he didn't. That's what's cool about this one. He didn't even get to what he wanted.
No,
he didn't get the item he needed.
No, but he was able to master the purification spell.
Yeah.
So every spell he's done, it's enhanced.
So wait, so the princess and the other three girls, they were at the same place, but they only made it at 25, right?
Yeah, that's
I remember, right?
That's why he knew he had to get out of there. He was like, "All right, I think my time's up."
Yeah.
So I gotta go help. I gotta help my students. And yeah, he was able to unlock the Vern's door that's been never unlocked, like never, I guess. with the simple click spell, super enhanced 9,000.
I think Avant's just gonna be a support.
No, yeah, that's basically what he is at this point. Like he's not the powerhouse.
Yeah.
That the group or I thought he was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically he knows how to handle the traps that are gonna be laid out in the castle in order to get to King Vern.
Yeah, because that was his goal for now.
Yeah. Like he knew what he could bring to the table. He was like, all right, I need to show up now.
That's why Hyunkyo had just turned around like, yeah, that's what's up.
Give him the thumbs up, bro.
He's
anime does that.
He's like, heck yeah, I know if he'll do it.
But yeah, and that was basically the episode. I mean, there was a lot of explaining, a lot of like what every action was meant for. That was basically the gist of it. And then Kilvern's he's gonna be on the kill rage, and he has a nice, cool mask collection. First off, and I like that they teased what we didn't get to see what mask he picked up. I can't wait to see what his new mask is looking like.
and what was his
Mr. Vern?
Mr. Vern's still fighting down there.
Yeah, he's still fighting Lou. King Vern's like, yo, get your ass over here. I'm gonna get killed over here. And he's like,
yeah, like my other boy, he's not gonna protect me.
Yeah, that's not his goal.
Yeah,
his goal was just to kill and murder. That's what he loves to do. You're the reason I need you back, because you are my guard.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there too.
Yeah, I wonder what Mr. Vern's tricks and sleeves is gonna pull out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was basically Dragon Quest Dai. I'd love to keep talking more, but it was pretty short and simple, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that wraps up the podcast for this week. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, we really appreciate it. And yeah, let us know also if we're gonna keep that show or not, or if you have any other shows you want us to watch, that would be lovely. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. All that stuff that YouTube likes to do. And with that being said, I've been your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.